Money isn't just about having fancy cars or big houses. It's about something much more important, freedom. Freedom to live life on your own terms, to help others, and to make a real difference in the world. But here's the thing. The real secret to getting rich isn't what most people think it is. It's not about working harder or longer hours. It's not about finding some magic investment or business idea. No, the true secret is much simpler, yet much more powerful. It's all about changing how you see yourself and how you think about money. You see, most people have it all wrong when it comes to wealth. They think it's all about what's in your bank account or how much stuff you own. But the truly wealthy know better. They understand that real wealth starts in your mind. It's about your beliefs, your attitudes, and your way of thinking. And the best part? Anyone can learn these secrets. You don't need a fancy degree or a rich family. All you need is an open mind and the willingness to change. Now, you might be thinking, sure, that sounds nice, but how does it actually work? Well, that's exactly what we're going to explore in this video. We're going to uncover the hidden truths that the wealthy know and use every day. These are the secrets that have helped ordinary people become millionaires and billionaires. And the best part is, once you understand these secrets, you can start using them right away to change your own life. Let's be real for a moment. If you don't change how you think about money, you're going to keep struggling. It's as simple as that. You'll keep working hard, maybe even getting raises or bonuses, but you'll never feel truly wealthy. You'll always be worried about bills, always feeling like you don't have enough. And that's no way to live. But here's the good news. If you learn and apply the secrets we're about to share, you could change your life forever. I'm not exaggerating here. These aren't just nice ideas or positive thinking mumbo-jumbo. These are real, proven strategies that wealthy people use every single day. And when you start using them too, you'll be amazed at how quickly things can change. Think about it. What if you could stop worrying about money all the time? What if you could feel confident and secure, knowing that you have the skills and mindset to create wealth whenever you need it? What if you could finally start living the life you've always dreamed of, instead of just getting by? That's what's possible when you understand and use these wealth secrets. In this video, we're going to show you exactly how to think like wealthy people do. We're going to break it down step by step so you can start applying these ideas right away. You'll learn how to shift your mindset, change your habits, and start attracting more money and opportunities into your life. And the best part is, you don't need any special skills or knowledge to get started. All you need is an open mind and the willingness to try something new. Now, let's dive into one of the most powerful secrets of wealth, the mirror principle. This might sound a bit strange at first, but stick with me, because understanding this principle could completely change your financial life. The mirror principle says that our outer world, the things we experience, the money we have, the opportunities we get, is a reflection of our inner thoughts and beliefs. In other words, what's happening inside your mind shows up in your real life. It's like the world around you is a big mirror, showing you what you truly believe deep down. Let's break this down with a simple example. Imagine you believe, deep down, that you're bad with money. Maybe you think, I'll never be good at saving, or rich people are just lucky. When you have thoughts like these, guess what happens? You start acting in ways that make these thoughts come true. You might overspend, or not bother to learn about investing, or pass up opportunities to make more money. And then, when you look at your bank account, you see that you're not doing well with money. The mirror of your life is just reflecting back what you believe. But here's the exciting part. This works both ways. If you change your thoughts and beliefs about money, your outer world will start to change too. When you start believing that you're good with money, that you deserve wealth, and that you have valuable skills to offer, you'll start acting differently. You might begin to save more, look for better job opportunities, or start a side business. And soon enough, you'll see your financial situation improving. The mirror of your life will start reflecting back these new, more positive beliefs. Now, you might be thinking, that sounds too good to be true. Can changing my thoughts really change my financial situation? The answer is yes, absolutely. But here's the catch. It's not always easy, and it doesn't happen overnight. Changing your deep-seated beliefs about money takes time and effort. It's like going to the gym. You can't expect to get fit after one workout. You need to consistently work on your money mindset day after day. So how do you actually do this? How do you change your thoughts and beliefs about money? Well, it starts with awareness. Pay attention to the thoughts you have about money. When you get a bill, what's your first reaction? When you see a wealthy person, what do you think? These thoughts can give you clues about your deeper beliefs. Once you're aware of your thoughts, you can start to challenge and change them. When you catch yourself thinking, "I'll never be rich," stop and ask yourself, is that really true? What if I could be rich? Start replacing negative money thoughts with more positive ones. Instead of, "I can't afford that," try thinking, "How can I afford that?" Another powerful way to use the mirror principle is through visualization. Spend some time each day imagining yourself as already wealthy. See yourself making smart financial decisions, enjoying the lifestyle you want, and using your wealth to help others. The more vividly you can imagine this, the more you're programming your mind to make it a reality. Remember, the mirror principle isn't about ignoring reality or pretending everything is perfect. It's about understanding that your thoughts and beliefs shape your actions, and your actions shape your reality. By changing your inner world, you can start to change your outer world. Now, you might be wondering, if it's this simple, why isn't everyone rich? Well, the truth is, most people never learn these principles. They go through life reacting to their circumstances, never realizing that they have the power to shape those circumstances. They're stuck in old patterns of thinking about money, often ones they learned from their parents or society. But you're different. By watching this video, you're taking the first step towards changing your financial future. You're learning secrets that most people will never know. And if you apply what you're learning, you can start to see real changes in your financial life. Let's look at a real-life example of how this works. There was a woman named Sarah who always struggled with money. She grew up in a family where money was tight, and she learned to think of wealth as something that was out of reach for people like her. As an adult, she worked hard but could never seem to get ahead financially. Then Sarah learned about the mirror principle. She realized that her belief that wealth wasn't for her was actually keeping her from taking actions that could make her wealthy. She started to challenge this belief. Every day, she would tell herself, "I am capable of creating wealth. I have valuable skills to offer the world." At first, nothing seemed to change, but Sarah kept at it. She started looking for opportunities to increase her income that she might have overlooked before. She began learning about investing, something she'd always thought was too complicated for her. And bit by bit, things started to change. She got a promotion at work. She started a small side business that began to take off. And for the first time in her life, she began to feel financially secure. Sarah's story shows the power of the mirror principle in action. By changing her inner beliefs about money, she changed her outer financial reality. And you can do the same thing. Now, it's important to understand that the mirror principle isn't about magical thinking. It's not saying that if you just think about being rich, money will suddenly appear in your bank account. What it's really about is aligning your thoughts, beliefs, and actions. When you believe you can be wealthy, you start looking for opportunities to create wealth. You make different decisions. You take different actions. And those actions, over time, lead to different results. Think of it like planting a garden. Your thoughts and beliefs are the seeds. Your actions, the way you water the seeds, tend the soil, and care for the plants, are what help those seeds grow. And your outer reality, your financial situation, is the garden that grows as a result. Just like a real garden, it takes time and consistent effort. But if you plant the right seeds, thoughts, and take the right actions, you will eventually see results. So how can you start applying the mirror principle in your own life? Here are a few practical steps you can take. Become aware of your current money beliefs. What do you really think about wealth and wealthy people? Do you believe you can become wealthy? Write down your honest thoughts. Challenge negative beliefs. When you notice a negative thought about money, stop and question it. Is it really true? Where did this belief come from? Is it serving you? Create new, positive money affirmations. These are short, positive statements about your relationship with money. For example, "I am worthy of wealth," or "money flows easily into my life." Repeat these to yourself daily. Visualize your ideal financial life. Spend a few minutes each day imagining yourself living the wealthy life you desire. Make it as vivid and detailed as possible. Take inspired action. As you change your thoughts, you'll start to see new opportunities. Take action on these opportunities, even if they feel a little scary at first. Be patient and persistent. Remember, you're rewiring years of thinking patterns. It takes time, but if you stick with it, you will see results. The mirror principle is just the first step on your journey to wealth. As you start to shift your mindset, you'll find that other aspects of your financial life begin to change too. You'll start to see money differently. Instead of something scarce that you need to hoard, you'll begin to see it as a tool that you can use to create more value and wealth. You'll also start to notice wealthy people differently. Instead of feeling envious or resentful, you'll become curious. You'll start to observe how they think and act, and you'll find ways to apply those lessons in your own life. One of the most powerful shifts that happens when you apply the mirror principle is that you start to take more responsibility for your financial situation. Instead of blaming the economy, your job, or your circumstances, you'll begin to see how your own thoughts and actions have created your current reality. And once you see that, you'll realize that you have the power to create a different reality. This shift in responsibility is incredibly empowering. It means that you're no longer at the mercy of external circumstances. You're no longer waiting for your luck to change or for someone else to give you an opportunity. Instead, you become the creator of your own financial destiny. As you continue to apply the mirror principle, you'll find that it affects more than just your finances. Your newfound confidence and positive outlook will spill over into other areas of your life. You might find yourself taking on new challenges at work, improving your relationships, or pursuing goals you've always dreamed of but never thought possible. Remember, the mirror principle is not about denying reality or pretending that everything is perfect. It's about understanding the connection between your inner world and your outer world, and using that understanding to create positive change. It's about recognizing that while you can't always control what happens to you, you can always control how you respond and what meaning you give to events. As you move forward on your wealth journey, keep in mind that the mirror principle is just one of many powerful tools you can use. In the next sections of this video, we'll explore more secrets of the wealthy, building on this foundation to give you a complete toolkit for creating the financial life you desire. The journey to wealth isn't always easy. There will be challenges and setbacks along the way. But by understanding and applying principles like the mirror principle, you're giving yourself the best possible chance of success. You're aligning your thoughts, beliefs, and actions with wealth, and that alignment is incredibly powerful. So as we move on to the next sections, keep this principle in mind. Remember that what you see in the world around you is a reflection of what's going on inside you. And if you don't like what you see, you have the power to change it. You have the power to create a new reflection, one of wealth, abundance, and financial freedom. Let's talk about something that can completely change how you see the world. The abundance mindset. This is a big secret that wealthy people know and use every day. But what exactly is an abundance mindset? Well, it's all about how you see the world and the opportunities in it. Imagine two people looking at the same glass of water. One person sees it as half empty, the other sees it as half full. That's kind of like the difference between a scarcity mindset and an abundance mindset. People with a scarcity mindset always feel like there's not enough to go around. They think, if someone else gets rich, that means there's less money for me. They're always worried about running out or missing out. But people with an abundance mindset, they see the world very differently. They believe there's plenty for everyone. They think, if someone else gets rich, that's great. It means there are opportunities out there, and I can find them too. They see the world as full of chances to create wealth, not as a place where wealth is limited and hard to find. Now, you might be thinking, that sounds nice, but how does thinking there's plenty actually help me get rich? Well, it changes everything about how you act and the decisions you make. When you believe there's abundance, you're more likely to take risks and try new things, because you're not afraid of losing out. Share your ideas and collaborate with others, because you don't see them as competition. Invest in yourself and your skills, because you see it as a way to create more value. Look for win-win situations, where everyone can benefit. Feel grateful for what you have, which actually attracts more good things into your life. Think about it this way. When you believe there's plenty of opportunity out there, you're more likely to spot those opportunities. It's like tuning a radio to the right frequency. Once you're tuned into abundance, you start noticing all the chances to create wealth that were always there, but you might have missed before. Let's look at a real-life example. There were two friends, Mike and John, who both lost their jobs during an economic downturn. Mike had a scarcity mindset. He panicked, thinking all the good jobs were gone. He spent his days worrying and complaining about how unfair life was. John, on the other hand, had an abundance mindset. He saw losing his job as an opportunity to start the business he'd always dreamed of. He knew it would be hard work, but he believed there were always opportunities if you looked for them. A year later, Mike was still unemployed and miserable. But John? His small business was taking off, and he was making more money than he ever had at his old job. Same situation, different mindsets, very different results. Now, changing from a scarcity mindset to an abundance mindset isn't always easy. Most of us grow up hearing messages about how there's not enough. Not enough money, not enough jobs, not enough success to go around. But the truth is, those messages are often wrong. In today's world, there are more opportunities to create wealth than ever before. Think about it. Just a few decades ago, it would have been almost impossible for an ordinary person to reach millions of potential customers. But today, anyone with an internet connection can start an online business that reaches people all over the world. That's abundance in action. So how can you start developing an abundance mindset? Here are some practical steps. Catch yourself when you have scarcity thoughts. When you find yourself thinking, I can't afford that, or there's not enough, pause and challenge that thought. Look for evidence of abundance in the world. Notice all the wealth and opportunities around you. They're proof that abundance exists. Practice gratitude daily. Take a few minutes each day to appreciate what you have. This helps train your brain to focus on abundance rather than lack. Celebrate others' successes. When you hear about someone doing well, be genuinely happy for them. Their success doesn't take away from your opportunities. Use abundant language. Instead of saying, I can't afford that, try, how can I afford that? It opens your mind to possibilities. Surround yourself with abundance-minded people. Their attitudes will rub off on you. Remember, shifting to an abundance mindset doesn't mean ignoring real financial challenges or being reckless with money. It's about approaching those challenges with a belief that solutions and opportunities exist. It's about seeing possibilities where others see dead ends. As you practice thinking this way, you'll start to notice changes. You might find yourself feeling more optimistic and energetic. You might start spotting opportunities you would have missed before. And bit by bit, you'll start creating more abundance in your own life. Now, let's talk about something that might surprise you. Did you know that many wealthy people have a secret weapon they use every day? It's not a complex investment strategy or a business trick. It's something much simpler, yet incredibly powerful: gratitude. That's right, being thankful for what you have can actually help you attract more good things into your life, including wealth. It might sound too good to be true, but there's real power in gratitude, and science backs this up. So, what exactly is gratitude, and how does it work? At its simplest, gratitude is the practice of noticing and appreciating the good things in your life. It's about focusing on what you have rather than what you lack. And when it comes to building wealth, this simple shift in focus can make a big difference. You start to feel more positive and optimistic. This can give you the energy and motivation to pursue your goals. You become more aware of the good things and opportunities in your life. Often, we're so busy chasing what we don't have that we miss the valuable things right in front of us. You reduce negative emotions like envy and resentment, which can hold you back from success. You improve your relationships, which can lead to more opportunities and support in your wealth-building journey. You increase your mental strength and resilience, helping you bounce back from setbacks. But how does all this translate into more wealth? Well, when you're grateful, you're more likely to use what you already have effectively. You're more likely to see and seize opportunities. And importantly, you're more likely to enjoy the process of building wealth rather than always feeling like you don't have enough. Let's look at an example. Sarah was always focused on what she didn't have. She had a good job, but she was always comparing herself to friends who earned more. She had a nice apartment, but she was always wishing for a bigger house. As a result, she felt stressed and unhappy most of the time. Then Sarah learned about gratitude practice. She started writing down 3 things she was grateful for each day. At first, it felt a bit forced, but after a few weeks, she noticed she was feeling happier and more content. She started appreciating her job more, which led to her performing better and eventually getting a promotion. She began to see her apartment not as a compromise, but as a stepping stone that allowed her to save money for her future goals. Most importantly, Sarah's new positive attitude made her more pleasant to be around. This improved her relationships at work and in her personal life. One of these connections led to a great investment opportunity that she would have missed in her previous, negative state of mind. So, how can you start your own gratitude practice? Here are some simple steps. Keep a gratitude journal. Each day, write down 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be big things. It could be as simple as a delicious cup of coffee or a kind word from a friend. Practice gratitude meditation. Spend a few minutes each day sitting quietly and focusing on the things you're thankful for. Express your gratitude to others. Tell people in your life what you appreciate about them. This not only makes you feel good, but also strengthens your relationships. Look for the positive in challenging situations. When something goes wrong, try to find something to be grateful for in the experience. Maybe you learned a valuable lesson, or maybe the setback led you to a new opportunity. Use gratitude to reframe your financial situation. Instead of focusing on what you can't afford, be thankful for what you can. Appreciate the money you do have and the things it allows you to do. Remember, gratitude isn't about ignoring problems or pretending everything is perfect. It's about choosing to focus on the positive aspects of your life, even while working to improve the challenging areas. As you practice gratitude, you might find that your whole outlook on life starts to change. You may feel happier and more content. You might notice more opportunities around you. And you may find that you're making better decisions with your money. Many wealthy people practice gratitude not because they're wealthy, but as part of what helped them become wealthy. They understand that being thankful for what they have doesn't prevent them from striving for more. In fact, it gives them a solid foundation to build upon. So, start your gratitude practice today. It costs nothing, takes very little time, and could be the key to unlocking greater wealth and happiness in your life. Remember, true wealth isn't just about the numbers in your bank account. It's about feeling rich in all areas of your life. And gratitude is a powerful way to start feeling richer right now, no matter what your current financial situation might be. Now, let's dive into a powerful tool that many successful people use to achieve their goals: visualization. This isn't just positive thinking or daydreaming. It's a specific technique that can help program your mind for success and wealth. So, what exactly is visualization? Simply put, it's the practice of creating a clear, detailed mental image of what you want to achieve. When it comes to building wealth, this means imagining yourself as already wealthy, picturing in detail the life you want to live. You might be wondering, how can just thinking about being rich actually help me become rich? Well, there's some pretty interesting science behind this. When you visualize something vividly, your brain reacts in many of the same ways as if it were really happening. It starts creating neural pathways that support your vision. In other words, you're training your brain for success. It clarifies your goals. When you visualize your wealthy future in detail, you get a clearer picture of what you're really aiming for. It increases your motivation. Seeing a vivid picture of your success can inspire you to take action. It helps you spot opportunities. When you visualized your goals clearly, you're more likely to notice chances to move towards them in real life. It boosts your confidence. Regular visualization can help you feel more capable of achieving your financial goals. It reduces fear and anxiety about money. By visualizing positive outcomes, you can decrease stress about your finances. Let's look at an example of how this works. Tom had always dreamed of starting his own business, but he was stuck in a job he didn't like, too afraid to take the leap. Then he learned about visualization. Every day, He spent 10 minutes visualizing himself as a successful business owner. He imagined in detail what his office would look like, how it would feel to close big deals, and the freedom of being his own boss. At first, nothing seemed to change. But after a few weeks, Tom noticed he was feeling more confident. He started taking online courses in business management. He began networking with other entrepreneurs. And when an opportunity came up to start a small side business, Tom felt ready to take the chance. 2 years later, that side business had grown enough for Tom to quit his job and become a full-time entrepreneur. So, how can you use visualization to help you build wealth? Here's a simple technique you can start using today. Find a quiet place where you won't be disturbed. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths to relax. Start to imagine yourself in the future, having achieved your financial goals. Make this image as detailed as possible. What does your home look like? What kind of car do you drive? How do you spend your day? Most importantly, how do you feel? Imagine the sense of security, freedom, and joy that comes with financial success. Engage all your senses. What do you see, hear, smell, taste, and touch in this wealthy future? Hold this image for a few minutes, really letting yourself feel as if it's already true. Slowly open your eyes, holding on to that positive feeling. Try to do this visualization exercise for about 10 minutes each day. The best times are often first thing in the morning or just before you go to sleep at night. Now, it's important to understand that visualization isn't magic. You can't just picture yourself as a millionaire and then sit back and wait for the money to roll in. Visualization works best when it's combined with action. It's about programming your mind to recognize and seize opportunities, to stay motivated when things get tough, and to make decisions that align with your goals. As you practice visualization, you might start to notice some changes. You may feel more motivated to learn about investing or to start that side business you've been thinking about. You might find yourself making different decisions about how you spend and save money. And you may start noticing opportunities that you might have overlooked before. Remember, many successful people use visualization as part of their toolkit for success. Athletes visualize themselves winning races. Business leaders visualize successful product launches. And wealthy people often visualize their financial success long before they achieve it. But here's a key point. Make sure your visualizations are believable. If you currently have $100 in your bank account, don't visualize yourself as a billionaire with your own private island. That's too big a jump for your mind to accept. Instead, start by visualizing yourself with a comfortable savings account, free from debt, or running a small but successful business. As you achieve these smaller goals, you can gradually expand your visualizations. Also, don't just visualize the end result. Imagine yourself taking the steps to get there. See yourself learning new skills, making smart investments, or building valuable relationships. This helps create a roadmap in your mind, making your path to wealth feel more achievable. Visualization is a powerful tool, but it's not about escaping reality. It's about creating a clear, compelling vision of what you want to achieve, and then using that vision to guide your actions in the real world. When you combine vivid visualization with consistent action, you create a powerful force for change in your life. So, start today. Take a few minutes to close your eyes and see yourself living your ideal financial life. Make it a daily habit. And then, with that vision clear in your mind, go out and take one small step towards making it a reality. Remember, every wealthy person started with a vision of what they wanted to achieve. Your vision could be the first step on your journey to financial success. Certainly. I'll continue with the remaining sections of the outline and add a conclusion, maintaining the same engaging and in-depth style. Let's talk about a powerful tool that can literally change the way your brain works. Positive affirmations. Now, you might be thinking, isn't that just repeating nice things to yourself? Well, yes and no. Positive affirmations are indeed statements you repeat to yourself, but they're much more than just nice things. When used correctly, they can actually rewire your brain and change your beliefs about money and wealth. So, what exactly are positive affirmations? They're short, positive statements that describe a desired situation or state. When it comes to wealth, affirmations might be things like, I am worthy of abundance, or money flows easily into my life. Now, at first, these might feel a bit silly or even untrue, but that's okay. In fact, it's part of the process. You see, our brains are constantly forming neural pathways based on our thoughts and experiences. If you've spent years thinking, I'm bad with money, or rich people are just lucky, those thoughts have created strong neural pathways. Positive affirmations are a way to create new, more helpful pathways. When you repeat a positive affirmation, you're introducing a new thought into your mind. At first, your brain might resist. This is normal. It's just your old thought patterns fighting back. But as you continue to repeat the affirmation, especially with emotion and belief, your brain starts to accept it. Over time, this new thought becomes more familiar and comfortable. Eventually, it can replace your old, negative beliefs about money. This process is based on the concept of neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to form new connections throughout life. By consistently using positive affirmations, you're actually reshaping your brain to support your financial goals. Let's look at an example. Sarah always thought of herself as bad with money. Whenever she got a paycheck, she'd spend it quickly, telling herself, I'm just not good at saving. Then she learned about affirmations. She started saying to herself every day, I am excellent at managing my money, and I enjoy saving for my future. At first, it felt fake, but Sarah kept at it. She'd repeat her affirmations in the mirror each morning, and every time she looked at her bank account. After a few weeks, she noticed something changing. She started feeling more confident about money decisions. She found herself naturally looking for ways to save. Within a few months, she had built up her first real savings account. So, how can you use affirmations to change your money mindset? Here are some steps to get started. Choose affirmations that resonate with you. They should be positive, present tense, and personal. For example, I am a money magnet, or I make smart financial decisions easily. Write your affirmations down. Seeing them in writing can make them feel more real. Repeat your affirmations daily. Morning and evening are great times, but you can do it anytime. Say your affirmations with feeling. Really try to believe what you're saying. Use I am statements. These are particularly powerful because they speak to your identity. Be consistent. Affirmations work through repetition, so make them a daily habit. Here are some wealth-related affirmations you might want to try. I am worthy of abundance and prosperity. Money flows to me easily and effortlessly. I make wise financial decisions. I am grateful for the wealth in my life. I attract opportunities to increase my income. Remember, the key is to find affirmations that feel right for you. They should challenge your current beliefs a bit, but not so much that they feel completely unbelievable. Now, it's important to understand that affirmations aren't magic spells. You can't just say, I am a millionaire, over and over, and expect money to appear in your bank account. Affirmations work best when they're combined with action. They help put you in the right mindset to make good financial decisions, spot opportunities, and take steps towards your goals. As you use affirmations, you might start to notice changes in how you think and feel about money. You might feel more confident making financial decisions. You might start to see opportunities you would have missed before. And you might find yourself naturally making choices that align with your financial goals. Remember, changing your thoughts about money is a process. It won't happen overnight. But with consistent practice, positive affirmations can help you develop a wealth-oriented mindset. And that mindset is a crucial foundation for building real, lasting wealth. Now that we've talked about changing your thoughts and beliefs about money, let's discuss something equally important: aligning your actions with those new thoughts. You see, thinking positively about wealth is a great start, but it's not enough on its own. To really change your financial situation, you need to take actions that match your new wealth mindset. Think of it this way. If you keep saying, I am wealthy, but you're still overspending, avoiding financial planning, or not looking for ways to increase your income, there's a disconnect. Your actions aren't matching your words. And when it comes to creating wealth, actions speak louder than words. So, how do you align your actions with your new wealth mindset? Here are some key steps. Educate yourself about money. Wealthy people are always learning about finance, investing, and business. Start reading books, taking courses, or watching videos about personal finance and wealth building. Create a budget and stick to it. This shows that you're taking control of your money, just like a wealthy person would. Start saving and investing, even if it's just a small amount. This action says, I believe in my financial future. Look for ways to increase your income. This could mean asking for a raise, starting a side hustle, or learning new skills to boost your earning potential. Network with successful people. Surrounding yourself with wealth-minded individuals can inspire you and open up new opportunities. Take calculated risks. Wealthy people understand that some risk is necessary for growth. This doesn't mean being reckless, but it does mean being willing to step out of your comfort zone. Let's look at an example. John had been using positive affirmations and visualization for a few months. He kept saying, I am financially successful, and imagining himself living a wealthy lifestyle. But he noticed that his bank account wasn't changing. Then John realized he needed to align his actions with his new mindset. He started by creating a budget, which helped him see where his money was going. He was shocked to find out how much he was spending on unnecessary things. Next, John opened a savings account and set up automatic transfers each payday. It wasn't much at first, just $50 a week, but it was a start. He also began researching investment options and eventually opened a small investment account. John also looked at his career. He realized he had been coasting, not really pushing himself. So he started taking on more responsibilities at work and signed up for a course to learn new skills. Within 6 months, he was promoted to a higher-paying position. The most significant change came when John decided to start a side business. He had always been good at graphic design, so he began offering his services online. It was slow at first, but as he gained clients and experience, his side income grew. 2 years later, John's financial situation was completely different. He had substantial savings, a growing investment portfolio, and a thriving side business. His actions had finally caught up with his wealth mindset, and the results were showing. Audit your current behavior. Look at how you're currently handling money. Are your actions supporting your financial goals? Make a plan. Based on your audit, what changes do you need to make? Write them down. Start small. Don't try to change everything at once. Pick 1 or 2 actions to focus on first. Track your progress. Keep a journal of the changes you're making and how they're affecting your finances. Celebrate small wins. Did you stick to your budget this week? Celebrate it. Positive reinforcement can help cement new habits. Be patient but persistent. Remember, you're undoing years of habits and behaviors. It takes time, but consistent effort pays off. Remember, aligning your actions with your thoughts isn't always easy. You might face challenges or setbacks. That's normal. The key is to keep your wealth mindset strong and to keep taking positive actions, even when it's difficult. As you align your actions with your wealth mindset, you'll likely start to see real changes in your financial situation. You might find yourself making better financial decisions, spotting more opportunities, and feeling more in control of your money. But perhaps most importantly, you'll be building the habits and skills that are essential for long-term wealth. Because true wealth isn't just about having a lot of money right now. It's about having the knowledge, habits, and mindset to create and maintain financial abundance over time. Now, we're going to talk about something that might seem a bit strange when you're focused on building wealth: giving and sharing. You might be thinking, wait a minute, isn't the goal to keep more money, not give it away? Well, here's a secret that many wealthy people know. Giving can actually increase your wealth. It might sound counterintuitive, but many of the world's wealthiest individuals are also some of the biggest givers. Think about people like Bill Gates or Warren Buffett, who have pledged to give away the majority of their wealth. They're not just doing this out of the goodness of their hearts, although that's part of it. They understand that giving and sharing can lead to even greater abundance. It changes your mindset. When you give, you're telling yourself that you have enough to share. This reinforces an abundance mindset. It creates connections. Giving often leads to new relationships, which can open up opportunities. It can lead to recognition. Generous people often gain respect in their communities, which can translate to business opportunities. It provides tax benefits. In many countries, charitable giving can reduce your tax burden. It gives you a sense of purpose. This can motivate you to create more wealth so you can give more. It creates good karma. While this might sound a bit mystical, many successful people believe that what goes around comes around. Let's look at an example. Sarah was a small business owner who was doing okay, but always felt like she was struggling to get ahead. One day, she decided to start donating a small percentage of her profits to a local charity. At first, it was hard to see that money go out, but she stuck with it. To her surprise, her business started to grow. The local charity mentioned her business in their newsletter, which brought in new customers. She met other business owners through charity events, leading to valuable partnerships. And she found herself more motivated at work, knowing that her success meant she could give more. Within a year, Sarah's business had grown significantly. She was making more money than ever before, even after increasing her charitable giving. She realized that giving hadn't diminished her wealth, it had multiplied it. So, how can you incorporate giving into your wealth-building journey? Here are some steps to get started. Start small. You don't need to give away huge sums. Even small, regular donations can make a difference. Choose causes you care about. Your giving will be more meaningful if it's to something you believe in. Consider giving your time as well as money. Volunteering can be a great way to give back and make connections. Be consistent. Regular giving, even in small amounts, is often more impactful than occasional large donations. Look for ways to involve your business or career in giving. This can create positive publicity and networking opportunities. Practice gratitude as you give. This helps reinforce the positive feelings associated with giving. Remember, giving isn't just about money. You can also give your time, skills, or knowledge. Maybe you could mentor someone just starting in your field, or offer your professional skills to a nonprofit organization. These forms of giving can be just as powerful in attracting abundance into your life. It's also important to note that giving should come from a genuine place. If you're only giving to get something in return, it often doesn't work. The magic happens when you give freely, without expectation. As you incorporate giving into your life, you might start to notice some changes. You might feel more grateful for what you have. You might find yourself surrounded by more positive, generous people. And you might discover that the more you give, the more seems to come back to you in unexpected ways. This principle of giving and sharing is sometimes called circular abundance. The idea is that wealth isn't a finite resource that gets used up when shared. Instead, it's more like a flowing river. The more you let wealth flow through you to others, the more it flows to you as well. Of course, this doesn't mean you should give away all your money. It's about finding a balance that feels right for you. Start small, and as you begin to experience the benefits of giving, you can gradually increase your generosity. Remember, true wealth isn't just about the numbers in your bank account. It's about living a rich, fulfilling life. And for many people, giving and sharing are key components of that richness. By incorporating giving into your wealth-building journey, you're not just working towards financial abundance. You're creating a life of true prosperity. We've covered a lot of ground in this video, exploring the secrets that wealthy people use to create and maintain their financial success. From the mirror principle to the power of gratitude, from visualization techniques to the importance of aligning your actions with your thoughts, and finally to the counterintuitive power of giving. Each of these concepts has the potential to radically transform your financial life. But here's the thing. Knowledge alone isn't enough. The real magic happens when you take this information and put it into action. Your journey to wealth starts right now, with the decisions you make and the actions you take after watching this video. Remember, building wealth isn't just about making money. It's about creating a mindset of abundance, developing habits that support financial growth, and ultimately, living a life of true prosperity. It's about becoming the kind of person who naturally attracts wealth and knows how to manage it wisely. Your outer world reflects your inner thoughts and beliefs. Change your mindset, and you'll change your financial reality. Gratitude is a powerful force for attracting more abundance into your life. Practice it daily. Visualization can program your mind for success. Spend time each day picturing your ideal financial future. Positive affirmations can rewire your brain for wealth. Use them consistently to change your money mindset. Your actions must align with your thoughts. Take concrete steps towards your financial goals every day. Giving and sharing can paradoxically increase your wealth. Look for ways to be generous as you build your own prosperity. Remember, becoming wealthy doesn't happen overnight. It's a journey, and like any journey, it will have its ups and downs. There will be challenges and setbacks along the way. But if you stay committed to these principles, if you keep working on your mindset while taking positive action, you will see results. Start small. Choose one or two of these concepts to focus on this week. Maybe start a daily gratitude practice, or pick a few wealth affirmations to repeat each day. Perhaps create a vision board of your financial goals, or look for one small way you can give back to your community. Whatever you choose to start with, the important thing is to begin. Your future wealthy self is waiting for you to take that first step. And remember, true wealth isn't just about money. It's about creating a life of abundance in all areas. Finances, yes, but also relationships, experiences, and personal growth. As you apply these principles, you may find that you're not just becoming richer in terms of money, but you're creating a richer, more fulfilling life overall. You have within you everything you need to create the wealth you desire. The principles we've discussed are the keys to unlocking that potential. Use them wisely, consistently, and patiently, and watch as your financial life begins to transform. Your journey to wealth starts now. Take that first step and keep moving forward. The wealthy life you've always dreamed of is waiting for you to create it. Remember, you are worthy of abundance. You are capable of creating wealth, and your potential is limitless. Now go out there and make it happen.